First, the headlines. Congress formed pre-poll alliance with the left parties to defeat BJP-led coalition government in the state. And India reports 2.51 lakh new cases, 627 new deaths in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to ELITETV, your English news bulletin. I'm your host, DEEMITA. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. The Congress party has formed a pre-poll alliance with left parties like CPI, CPIM, RSP, JDS and Forward Bloc in a bid to defeat the BJP-led coalition government in the state. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President N. Loken formally announced the formations of a pre-poll alliance in the press conference held at Congress Bhavan yesterday. Former Chief Minister and a CLP leader Okram Ibobi, CWC member Gai Khangam, CPI Manipur State Council Secretary N. L. Sotin Kumar, intending CPI candidate R.K. Amushna from Kurai AC, CPIM, Manipur State Council Secretary KSA Santa Singh, State Secretary Sarat Salam, RSP State Secretary K. Manoranjan, JDS Manipur President in charge K. Loken Singh and a Forward Bloc leader KH Gyaneswar were present at the press conference. Loken said that the Congress and the CPI will fight in a Kakching AC in a friendly manner and both the parties have already filled their candidates before inking the pre-poll pack. He disclosed that the Congress will not fill a candidate from Kurai AC, but all the parties in the alliance will support the CPI-sponsored candidate R.K. Amushna.
Local body elections, Autonomous District Council election karigino matam chana tawidriba COVID nani harpayai. What about other states? UP da Karnataka da atay da matam chana Maharashtra da loina local body elections si loi tawi. Municipal corporation, municipal council sing, small town committees sing se loina ba makoi tenure makoi term do expire hoide. Democracy layer aroi doba dictator ki sason se sum sata lagadi masi Bharat si am na lairo thiba Manipur si am na lairo thiba duguba state ama sapat khongthang si manglom da changsin badi lair na tunglom da hanbagi phibam amada lakani haibisi ko so thajamni hauji ki oina di koi Kurai Assembly Constituency sidaida Congress sacrifice of the Congress candidate set up to Roy. Other CPI candidate, common candidate in all heartedly can and never. Potentially, friendly fight, CPI, so candidate to Congress. Particularly as of now, and the consider people alliance, singing Makada, Yana Vapure.
Today, Manipur, Bharat, Narendra Modi, Sason Toba, Sigum Sasuna, Bharat, Masido, Kodakriba, Amasum Manipur, Kodakriba, Sigumba Abasama Yamasi, Kopna, Kanar Bamatunda, I would Lakatoriba, I would Taraga, the Super Manipur, Vidal Sabati, election state, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯃꯉꯥ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯄꯣꯜ ꯑꯦꯂꯥꯏꯟꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ CPI aduga CPM aduga RSP JDS aduga Forward Bloc aduga ikoi Indian National Congress asugumba party taruk asina pulla kanda handaki lakadon bakra ikoi suba Manipur Vidhan Sabha ke election da ikoi punna chami naraka hanga sida Manipur da lei ba BJP ke sasol asi ikoi maru phangna muthat na ba hoda ba ikoi punna achoba thongdang ama lominar si haidna ikoi mamang dagi matam kaya mamang dagi koi khana raga nanyaraga lakwa adu ngasidi yamna nungai ba miku adu oi baga lona na mayam punna makta aina ai koi party sigi personal amoina aina ngasigi media gi ai koi kuthangda thamjari.
District Election Officer of Thoubal and Kakching Deputy Commissioner Thoubal Ahanthem Subas has appealed to the polling personnel and voters of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly elections for Thoubal and Kakching district, which will be held on March 3, to get vaccinated with COVID-19 at the earliest. Speaking in connection with the forthcoming assembly election at his Thoba DC office yesterday, DC Ahanthem Subas said the election notifications for Thoubal and Kakching district will be published on 4th February. Last date of filling nominations for both the district having 10 seats is on February 11th. Scrutiny will be done on February 14 and the last date for announcement of candidate lists is on February 16, while the voting will be done on March 3 and the counting on March 10th. DC Subas further said the total voters of the Thoubal and Kakching district is 3,19,126, and among these, 2,379 are persons with disabilities, 28 transgenders, and 3,939 are people above 80 years of age. He also said that per instructions of ECI, persons with disabilities, transgender, and people above 80 years of age will have postal ballot voting facilities this year.
Polling station si sanitize to tokani aduga loina na asa sing kari kara koina utilize toraga thermal scanner sinarakani sanitizer mask mioi khudimakta koi loina provide torokani haibasi mai mayamna thamjage adagi yamna anauba covid ki guideline ECI na tholopasila kai hage da koi meeting to bokot pajeju any mapam amada to we are hojiti aikoina identify toraga leiba mafam khara khaptada aikoina meeting je tawba yagadai neba SOP nga aga huji phawki di athing malai adu hayeng karigumba ECI na athing baje kongthokra ga di meeting tawge haiba su aikoi dagi hana permission lawraga akak na mafam khara khaktada meeting tawba yagani haiba si mai thamjage. Election si huji phawgi oina aikoi ge vote thi nabgi damakta aikoi ge counting hall approve tawbinaba aikoi CO gi office ta aikoi thajagre aikoigi counting hall mari lai duga ETBPS and aikoigi electronics ki through the lakpa aikoigi service voters singi postal ballot thina ba dugumba hall mari amasu lai jai aduga aikoigi vote tawgudariba AC tara sigi tongan ba strong room tara aikoigi mini secretariat building aikoigi DC office complex ta lai basigi sida aikoi strong room tara matik chana aikoi laire haibasi mai mayamda thamjage ina praja mayamda thamjani basi district administration ki site gi de koi election gi full koi preparation hoizare awat apa amata watana koi thorang tawjare aina praja da apil tawjani basi vote chi koi shanti leitna hingsa thoktana yamna jing lemna adugumba koi gi democracy gi wan thokdugu yamna phajaba meaning ama lawraga koi vote si shanti oina pangthokpa hingsa yaudana pangthokpada mateng pang biu.
Alliance of Manipur Desam has urged authorities concerned of the private institutions to stop collecting access money from the students in the name of form fill-up relating to class 10, 11 and 12 examinations conducted by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur BSEM or a Council of Higher Secondary Education of Manipur COSEM and CBSE immediately. A press release issued by the Desam Secretary Education and Academic Affairs Thaunauzam Samol Duang said that due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in the state in the last 3 years, economic conditions of the state has worsened. He said that per notifications of BOSEM, the form filler fee of class 10 students is fixed at Rs 1,400, Rs 400 for issuing mark sheets and Rs 600 for center fee, altogether Rs 2,400 only. However, some private institutions are collecting more than fee rate fixed by the board, which is very unfortunate. Such activity should be stopped immediately and the extra charges should be refunded to the students at the earliest. Otherwise, Deshan will expose the names of the educational institutions in front of the entire public of the state, and it will take necessary actions against such institutions which are charging extra charges from students in larger seats of the students' community, stated Sumo Luang. If any educational institutions at that college collect more than normal rate, then one may inform or contact the student's body through phone number 70052948885 or 70052918834 or 7005055 he added. Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgi damakta khudong chaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test taujari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adom isagi weight maintain tawduna thambiningbra. Anemia nabadagi ngakthokningbra. Chaba tumdabagi problem su leheningdabra. Tamthiraba laina cancer dagi su ngakthokduna thambiningbra. Yes, adu oiba tarabadi supnagi solution ama khaktang le. Kachai gi champra. Arrive nate kachai gi champra. Top magul kya chenba, medicinal value kya yauraba. Government of India gi Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade ki GI Tech tauraba kachai gi organic champrani. Chapmana na GI Tech phanglaba. Tamenglong gi komla. Amasung GI Tech phanglaba sirara khongi moropusu sizinabiu. Manipur Organic Mission Agency gi makhada Department of Horticulture Government of Manipur gi guideline makhada chemical fertilizer natraga pesticides na chingba amata sizinadana organic oina puthokchaba kachagi champra amasung tamenglonggi komlabusu sizinabiu chabiu laumi singi humang mamal hanjin hanbiu adongi hakchang phana thambiu Manipur Organic Mission Agency na manage tauba Department of Horticulture Government of Manipur Sanjen Thongi organic outlet tagi tasengba kachagi organic champra tamenglong kangpokpi frazolgi komlasing amasung Manipur gi mafam kayadagi puthokpa organic oiba potlamsing mafam sida phangbigani hakchangi sida hidani stay healthy stay organic.
Notice ahanba oina RBI na regulate tauba amasung Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahundoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lawirana ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters company Uripok Taurambam Laikai.
Sayon Hospital na Hagsel gi Maikaida awon ba ama purakna bagi khongthangda Nambol Bazar gi Koireng Road ta hospital ama hangdoktuna ana laing gi khudong chaba piba hauzare. Medicine, ENT, Gynecology, Orthopedics, Pediatrics na chingba departments kaya amada laing bachathari. 24/7 gi facilities piduna X-ray, ultrasound, special and routine laboratory test kaya tawbagi khudong chaba su pizari. Sayon Hospital asina adongi isabu na deyekta na lainaba laing naba hotnabada achoba thodang lauduna adomadongi punsibu nungayay faba punsima oina bagi pandam thamli didim lambida tangna tomthin ngaliba hospital asina adongi laing bagi maikaida achoba thodang lauzari Sayon Healthcare and Research Institute Nambol Makha Koireng Road. Contact number 038529567111.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV English News. India reported 2,51,209 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total number of infections in the country to 4,622,709. The new cases reported were 12% lower than yesterday's daily spike of 2.86 lakh cases. The country also recorded 627 new deaths, taking the total number of COVID-related fatalities to 4,92,327. There are presently 21 lakhs active cases in the country. The active cases now comprises 5.18% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate has marginally increased to 93.6%. The daily positivity rate, the share of the coronavirus tests that return positive and are considered a key marker of the pandemic stages, is down from 19.59% to 15.88%, while the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 17.47%. India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has crossed 164.4 crore doses. 89.1 crore first doses had been administered, while 69.9 crore second doses had been provided. The Omicron variant of the coronavirus is now the dominant variant of India. The government yesterday also said that there are early indications of the plateau in the number of cases, with just the top 10 states contributing to 77% of total active cases in the country. The world recorded more than 2 million daily coronavirus cases on average between January 1st and 7th, with figures doubling in 10 days, news agency AFP reported. The virus has killed over 5.4 million people since the outbreak emerged in China in December 2019. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said Central Asia is central to India's visions of an integrated and a stable extended neighborhood. In his opening remarks at the first India-Central Asia Summit being held virtually, Prime Minister Modi said that they have similar concerns for regional security and are concerned about the developments in Afghanistan. He stressed that this mutual cooperation has become more important in this context for regional security and stability. The Prime Minister highlighted that there are three main objectives of today's summit, and the first is to make it clear that mutual cooperation between India and Central Asia is essential for regional security and prosperity. He said the second objective of the summit is to give a structure to India-Central Asia cooperation. He said doing so will establish a framework of regular interactions at different levels. Another objective is to create an ambitious roadmap from India-Central Asian cooperation. Prime Minister Modi said diplomatic relations between India and a Central Asian nation has completed 30 fruitful years. He said this cooperation has received many successes over the past 3 decades. He said it is time to define an ambitious vision for the coming years as well. President of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan Republic, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan participated in the summit. For Elite TV news channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to Elite TV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Congress formed People Alliance with left parties to defeat BJP-led coalition government in the state. And India reports 2.51 lakh new cases, 627 new deaths in the last 24 hours. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great day.